to understand about that what are the reasons behind the failure of the business plan, why the business plan is failed so many times, what is the reason behind it. So we are going to discuss about it. In the last class we discussed about the business plan, I guess. Business plan हम लोगों ने discuss कर लिया था ना last class में?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So in today's class, we are going to understand about what are the reasons behind the business failure, why the business plan failed. So we are going to understand about it. And in today's class, our success story is about an academy. Okay. So today's success story is an academy. So let's start with the class. Okay. What is the meaning of business plan? Tell me. What is the meaning of business plan? Why it is required? Why it is important? Any one of you? Any one of you? What is the meaning of business plan? Why it is required? Why it is required to be made?
Ma'am, good business plans should include an executive summary like products and services.
Okay. What is the meaning of business plan? What is it? What is the meaning of planning? Anyone raise your hand? Without raising your hand, please don't speak in the class. And everyone turn on your camera as well. Camera turn on कीजिए. Turn on your camera. Okay, everyone, I'm speaking to. So what is the meaning of business plan? It is a blueprint of starting the business. We are making a blueprint that what kind of things we are going to do in the business, what will be the operations, what will be the activities, right? What fund is required. We are basically including each and every aspect of the business in the business plan. So business plan, we can say it is a blueprint or it is a copy. It is a written form in which we are basically describing about our business. Now the question is why business plan is required to be made. So business plan is required for getting the fund from the various investors, for minimizing the risk, and for the awareness to the people in any country. ठीक है, अगर मान लीजिए अगर आपका बिजनेस प्लान है, तो व्हाट इज द यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ इट? तो सबसे पहला यूटिलाइजेशन इसका है टू गेट द फंड फ्रॉम द इन्वेस्टर्स. अगर हम कोई भी बिजनेस स्टार्ट करते हैं तो हमें कई बार आउटसाइड यानी बाहर की सोर्सेस की रिक्वायरमेंट पड़ती है पैसे के लिए, है ना. We required angel investors. We required to get the loan for starting our business, of establishing the business. So with our business model or business plan, we are going to show the investors about our business. So according to the success rate, the person, the investor is going to invest money in our business. So इस सिचुएशन में हमें बिजनेस प्लान की जरूरत पड़ती है. साथ साथ में हम आगे चल के आने वाले रिस्क को भी मिनिमाइज कर सकते हैं थ्रू द बिजनेस प्लान. See, we are not able to remove the risk, but we are able to handle the risk, or we are able to minimize, मतलब कम कर सकते हैं रिस्क को. पूरा 100% हटा दे, इरेडिकेट कर दे, खत्म कर दे, it is not possible, but we are able or we are ready to handle that risk. ठीक है. So इसके लिए हमें बिजनेस प्लान की क्या होती है, जरूरत पड़ती है. So in the last class, we discussed that what are the various elements. Before that, I just want, so everyone turn on your camera. I'm sharing the screen. You all are able to see this, that how the business plan looks basically. What is the outlook of it? So you all are able to see this. This is one of the business plan. It is one of the business plan. You are able to see it, that it is Milo's cupcake pastry business plan. And what are the content of it? Like the first one is executive summary, the second one is business industry overview, market analysis, the competition. So this is how the business plan is made. Okay, so this is we can say it is a sample that this is of Milo's cupcake factory business plan, that how the business plan can be outlined. ठीक है. So we can say it is a kind of कह सकते हैं हम लोग कि एक तरीके का क्या है, आपका आउटलाइन है कि हम किस तरीके से बिजनेस को ऑपरेट करेंगे. See, the business environment is very much complex. Whatever we are planning, it doesn't mean that we are able to implement it in the proper way. But at least business plan is help you to get the proper investors. ठीक है. So what are the how we can prepare the business plan? Business plan should be prepared with the team collaboration or with the team effort. So it is not a one-day game. We are not able to make the business plan quickly, but we require the people who are very much experienced, who is very much knowledgeable in terms of the different areas. If we are talking about the marketing, the people who are of the marketing, they are better knowledgeable about the consumer base, about the sales, about the production, about the demand. We are better able to analyze. So we require the experienced people in that. So we can say that for preparation of the business plan, we need each and every employees. We have to take the advice of each and every people. They are able to contribute in making the business plan. And somehow when we are talking about the startup, sometimes we only 1 or 2 people are with us when we are basically starting the business. So to that 2 or 3 people are responsible for making a business plan. But always remember one thing, that business making doing planning and making plans, this is not only for 1 day or 2 days, but it is a continuous process. Yes, business plan is model for starting the business. It is a, we can say it is a structure, it is an outline that how we are going to run the business. But the planning is something which will be done in the continuous way. हमेशा चलता रहेगा, आपका planning जो है वो काम करता रहेगा. चलिए, elements of the business plan. Who is going to tell me about the executive summary? Executive summary के बारे में मुझे कौन बताएगा? Turn on your camera, everyone. Turn on your camera. Akanksha, Muskan, Rajiv, Anisha, Sharad, Mahi, Kalpana, Vandana, Aditya, Aarti, Vineet, Ved. Turn on your camera, everyone. Yes. Turn on your camera, everyone. Yes. Okay. So what we were talking about, we are talking about the executive summary. So this is the first thing which we need to basically include in the business plan. Who is going to tell me about the executive summary? What it is? What is executive summary? Executive summary क्या है? Yes, Yuvraj.
Ma'am, summarize the key.
Summarize about what? Here, the executive summary is something which is related with the starting pages are consist of the important things about the business. See, this summary is useful for the investors. No one is going to study whole book or whole business plan, but they want to know the important facts of your business. Okay, who? Investors. Just imagine I told you earlier that this is a business plan. Do you think that anyone is going to start read this? आपको लगता है कोई भी आपके बिजनेस में इन्वेस्ट करने के लिए ये इतना इंफॉर्मेशन पढ़ेगा? No, कोई भी नहीं इतना पढ़ेगा. Only 2 or 3 pages is enough to understand about your business model. So we just require to include the important things in the executive summary, like what is the mission of the company, what fund is required for your company, and how you're going to repay that amount to the investors. यानी उनको आप पैसे कैसे वापस करोगे? Because investors का main concern तो यही होता है कि that whatever they are investing, they will get profit or not. So these things which we need to basically mention in the executive summary. Only the important thing, what is the mission, what is the financial requirement, and how you are going to repay the lenders or investors. Okay? And what is the finance amount which is required to you. So these things is need to mention in the executive summary, and it should be only 1, 2, or hardly 5 pages, not more than that. Only 2, 3, 5 pages, not more than that. Okay, next one is description of business. Who is going to tell me that what we need to include in the description of business? Anyone? Who is going to tell me that what we need to include in the business? What we need to include in the description of business?
मैम कंपनी प्रोफाइल, कंपनी कब बनी, उसके बारे में सारा इंफॉर्मेशन.
Very good, very good. No, when we are going to start the business, what is the profile of the business, what kind of product we are dealing with. With that, we have to include other factors, other things as well, like how the business is going to operate, how many employees you are going to hire. Means you are going to give the brief about everything, about the product, service, about the contract
Objective of
you
business.
did. हाँ, बिल्कुल. So all these things we are going to mention in the description of business. here in the description we are also going to take the different part. अब हम लोग ना point by point अपने एक sector एक tabular form बनाते चलेंगे. After description of business we are going to basically write in the different topics और different title में भी हम सारी चीजों को include करेंगे. जैसे पहला description of product and services, here we are only going to include the product and service वाला जो भी चीजें होंगी उनको इसमें हम include करेंगे. ये सेक्शन बताएगा जैसे कंपनी का जो प्रोडक्ट और सर्विस है, हाउ इट इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम द अदर कॉम्पिटिटर से आपका प्रोडक्ट और सर्विस जो है वो कैसे अलग है. इट इज गोइंग टू डिस्क्राइब अबाउट द कंज्यूमर नीड, कंज्यूमर का नीड क्या है, दैट इज गोइंग टू डिस्क्राइब अबाउट इट, एज वेल एज इट इज द फर्म, और इसके अलावा फर्म का जो प्रोडक्ट है हाउ इट इज बेसिकली एबल टू मीट द नीड ऑफ द कंज्यूमर. तो इसके बारे में भी हम यहाँ पर मेंशन करेंगे. प्रोडक्ट के फीचर्स के बारे में मेंशन करेंगे और प्रोडक्ट किस तरीके से बेनिफिशियल है कस्टमर के लिए इसके बारे में भी हम यहाँ पर मेंशन करेंगे. So this section is basically going to include only the product related decisions and the product related information. Clear हो गई बात, समझ में आया? In the description of business, we are going to mention the small things and we are going to include each and every section in the brief. But in this section, we are only going to include about the product and service, like what kind of product we are going to make, how it is beneficial to the consumers, what is the customer's need, our product is able to meet the customer need or not. Okay? And if you are going to introduce the new product, so you are going to involve the new product development concept in this description of product and services. I guess this point is clear to all of you. Okay, next one is human resource aspect of the business plan. Here we are going to tell about the expertise and the experienced people we have, okay, who is contributing their skill toward the development of product and services and who is here to deliver the services to the consumers, okay. So basically here in the human resource, how many people we required, how we are doing the recruitment process. Wow, if we have some employees, what experience they have, what knowledge they have, in which area they are expertise. So we are going to mention about the people we have in our business. मतलब हमारे business में जो भी लोग जुड़े हुए हैं, human resource. So we are going to explain about those people. We just required the photo of that person and what knowledge, expertise, experience that person have. We are going to mention it and how he is going to contribute in the overall organizational goal. So we have to write about the human resource and what is our criteria to recruit the people. We are going to mention about it as well in the human resource aspect of a business plan. I guess this point is clear to all of you. Clear हो गया सबको? Okay. Next one is the marketing aspect of the business plan. So what kind of marketing strategy you are going to make, how you are going to take decision for the 4 P's, product, price, place, promotion, how you are going to set the STP model, segmentation, targeting and positioning, how you are doing market research, okay. So all those steps, how you are going to sell the product, okay. So you are going to, whatever marketing strategy you have for promotion of your product, you are going to mention it in this section, marketing aspect of the business plan. I guess this point is clear to all of you. Clear hai? Everyone? This one is clear?
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
The next one is production aspect of the business plan. See, whatever we are making, for example, if we are making this cup, right? अगर हम ये cup बना रहे हैं, so we required so many things to make this. We required raw material, we required capital, we required human resource, we required natural resource. Because this cup is of ceramic, hai, so we just required the natural resource as well. So whatever resources you have, finally what you basically आपने जो भी input डाला हो, क्या आपका cost पड़ा, हर एक चीज जो भी होगा, we are going to mention it in the production aspect. What machinery, what technology you are going to use for production process, you have to include it in this production aspect. In production aspect of a business plan, we are going to talk about the manufacturing system we have, like how we are going to manufacture the product in the industry or in your business. So in this production aspect, we are talking about the production thing. Okay, so we are going to cover all the production option, like what production option we have and how we are producing the product. So I guess production aspect is also clear. Production aspect is clear. Okay, next one is the financial aspect of a business plan. Here we are going to talk about the कैश फ्लो, ठीक है, हमारे कंपनी में कितना पैसा आ रहा है, कितना पैसा जा रहा है, कितना रेवेन्यू है, कितना एक्सपेंस है. So we are going to talk about all these financial aspects and how we are allocating our fund, in which section how much we are allocating our fund. So we are going to talk about this, or we are going to write about this in the financial aspect of a business plan. So financial aspect related with only किस चीज से related है?
Money.
Money, obviously. ठीक है. अब the next one is the technical aspect of the business plan. Technical aspect, it means it is related with the technology. ठीक है. So for starting a new venture, it is very much important that we have a proper preparation of the business plan, and we have to understand that what technology we are going to required for providing the goods and services to the consumer, how we are going to use the technology in the production process, how we are going to use the technology for our day-to-day operations or activities. So whatever technology is required, for example, in some of the industries, in some of the business, what we are able to see that the people are using tally को use करते हैं financial statement और day to day जो भी functions हो रहे हैं उसको record करने के लिए. In some of the companies they are using SAP. So we can say that what software, what technology you are going to use for the production process and for recording day to day activities. So that is going to be mentioned in the technical aspect of the business plan. Clear हो गई बात, समझ में आया? This is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next one is the social aspect of the business plan. See, I told you in the last class about the CSR. सबको clear है CSR क्या होता है? Corporate Social Responsibility. Anyone heard this word? Corporate Social Responsibility. पढ़ा है किसी ने, सुना है?
Yes, ma'am. बता रही थी आप.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the corporate social responsibility is like either you are a public company, private company, or any of the enterprises, it is your duty or obligation that we have to contribute toward the society. Because whatever we are getting it from the society. In return or in lieu of that, we have to do some betterment work for the society. तो जैसे एग्जाम्पल में मैंने आपको बताया था कि हिंदुस्तान यूनिलीवर दे आर बेसिकली रनिंग प्रोजेक्ट शक्ति इन द रूरल एरियाज फॉर द एम्प्लॉयमेंट किसको प्रोवाइड करने के लिए, रूरल वुमेन को एम्प्लॉयमेंट प्रोवाइड करने के लिए दे वर रनिंग द प्रोजेक्ट शक्ति. ठीक है. एंड the same example I give with the ITC, that the e-Chopal, Sagar, so many things are done by these companies, these FMCG companies for what? For contributing to the society, or for we can say for rural development. So these are the part of the corporate social responsibility. These are the examples. So it is a duty of every company, every corporate, that we have to contribute to the society, either in by providing the social message आप provide कीजिए, एजुकेशन कैंपेनिंग कीजिए, पॉल्यूशन से बचाइए अपने एनवायरमेंट को. ये सारी की सारी जो भी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज है वो बिजनेस पर्सन, कंपनी का भी है, बिजनेस का भी है. So in the social aspect, you are going to write about all those social activities which you are going to do in your business. जो भी आप social activities करेंगे, जैसे you are going to donate the amount, if you are going to start a school for the orphanage, you are going to start an orphanage, or either you are going to start a school, or either you are basically doing the rural development, whatever your plan is, that how you are going to contribute the society, you are going to mention it in the social aspect area, social aspect of the BP business plan. यहाँ पर आप उसको mention कीजिएगा. ठीक है. Either it is a economic related thing, like you, even the consumer protection, that is also the part of the corporate social responsibility. Environment protection, this is a part of the corporate social responsibility. Solving the social issues or the we can say evil, social evil से related भी अगर आप कोई काम करते हैं, जैसे डाउरी के लिए, फिर चाइल्ड मैरिज के लिए, so these are also the part of the corporate social responsibility. So whatever you want to do in your business, you have to mention it in the social aspect of a business plan. So I guess this point is clear to all of you. समझ में आया?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And implementation schedule. Now you have to write about each and everything, that when you are going to implement the thing. अब आप कब implementation कर रहे हो, जैसे कब आपको finance की, मतलब आप एक डेट मेंशन करोगे कि आप कब फाइनेंस आपको जरूरत है, मतलब इंडिकेशन एक दोगे आप, मार्केटिंग कैंपेन आप कब करवाओगे, डिलीवरी डेट, शेड्यूल, मतलब आप एक डेट और एक डेट पूरा लिखोगे कब आपको क्या क्या चीजों की कब कब आप क्या क्या करोगे। जैसे मान लीजिए कि आज टुडे इज द 2nd ऑफ फेब, तो 2nd ऑफ फेब को हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं भाई, अभी हम बिजनेस जो है वो स्टार्ट करेंगे, हमें फाइनेंस के लिए जाना है यहाँ पर। नेक्स्ट हमें फिर अपना मार्केटिंग कैंपेन स्टार्ट करेंगे, लोकेशन यहाँ देख लिया, यहाँ पर बिजनेस स्टार्ट करेंगे। सो डेट शुड बी मेंशन फॉर ईच एंड एवरी एक्टिविटीज व्हाट एवर यू आर गोइंग टू डू इन योर बिजनेस। मतलब आप जो भी बिजनेस को स्टार्ट करने के लिए जो भी चीजें करेंगे, यू जस्ट नीड टू mention it in the business plan as well. You have to mention the schedule. As well as if there is a contingency plan, means in this section you have to write about all the challenges or problems which the company can be faced. ठीक है, तो in this contingency plan you have to write about all those things, whatever problem the company is going to face, or what can be obstacles, what kind of hindrances can be arise. तो वो सारी चीजों के बारे में भी आप थोड़ा सा इंफॉर्मेशन दीजिएगा कि क्या कंपनी को चैलेंज फेस करना पड़ सकता है। उसके अलावा यू हैव टू टेल अबाउट द कॉम्पिटिटिव रिस्पॉन्सेस, कि कॉम्पिटिशन से रिलेटेड चीजों को भी आप यहाँ मेंशन कीजिएगा। व्हाट आर द एरिया ऑफ द वीकनेसेस, मतलब आपकी कंपनी में अगर कोई वीकनेस होगा तो वो क्या वीकनेस हो सकती है, यू हैव टू राइट अबाउट दैट। The legal constraint, because for starting any of the business you have to fulfill many procedures which is mentioned by the government, right? So यहाँ पर you have to mention all those legal constraints, ठीक है, जो भी चीजें हैं वो भी आपको मेंशन करना पड़ेगा। एंड द कंटिन्यूटी ऑफ लीडरशिप, मतलब यहाँ पर प्रॉब्लम और चैलेंजेस जो एक कंपनी एक बिजनेस को फेस करना पड़ सकता है, उन सारे चीजों के बारे में आप लिखिएगा कि हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू टैकल फ्रॉम ऑल दीज प्रॉब्लम्स। I guess this is clear to all of you. Contingency plan clear हो गया सबको? Okay, okay. So the next one is, and the other details if you want to write, you can write about the biographies, you can use the chart, you can make the बोल सकते copies of the contract, agreement, references, जो भी बाकी चीजें वो भी आप business plan के साथ attach कर सकते हो। So I guess this business plan के जो भी elements है, that is clear to all of you? Clear हो गया सबको? Okay, so what is the first thing in the element of the business plan? What is the first thing? पहला चीज क्या है? पहला टॉपिक क्या होगा बिजनेस प्लान में? फर्स्ट टॉपिक
Executive summary.
Summary
Very good.
executive.
executive summary, very good. The second one,
Descriptive.
Business description.
Description of business.
very good. Description of business. Third one,
Market analysis.
third one, no, it
Marketing
is not.
aspect.
No, the third one is description of product and service. Third one is description of product and service. Next, fourth one is description. यहाँ पर आप लिखिएगा human resource aspect of business plan. Here we are talking about the human resource aspect of business plan. So the fourth point is human resource aspect of business plan, then marketing aspect of the business plan, finance aspect of the business plan, financial aspect of business plan, production aspect of business plan, technical aspect of business plan, and then finally social aspect of business plan, and then market contingencies and the other information. So I guess these elements are clear to all of you. Clear हो गया सबको?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Oh, everyone turn on your camera. Okay. So let's move toward that why some business plans failed. क्यों fail हो जाता है कुछ business plan? We are going to talk about what is the reason behind it. But I guess business plan में किसी को कुछ question है तो पूछ लो. Anyone have any question from this topic business plan? Otherwise, I am going to ask about it. If anyone have any doubt in whatever we discussed. Okay, so let's move towards that. What is the reason behind the pitfall, or we can say declining of the business plan? Why some business plans failed? So the first thing is when the reason is the organization, products are not defined. This calls for the good knowledge base. in the organization, what kind of product you are making. If you are not basically describing it in the proper way, sometime your business plan failed. Because if you are starting the business, either you are basically dealing with the consumers or you are dealing with the other businesses. But you have to mention about the product in which thing you are going to deal with. If you're not talking about it, if you're not mentioning it in the proper way, your business plan can be failed. So you have to tell that what product you are making, what product you are going to provide or offer to the consumer. In the organization, when products are not properly defined, it is not going to work. The business plan is not going to work. Second one is unreasonable goal set by the entrepreneur. अनरीजनेबल गोल का मतलब वैसा गोल है जिसका कोई रीजन नहीं है या फिर बहुत अनरियलिस्टिक गोल जो है वो आपने सेट कर लिया है. गोल अगर आपने अनरियलिस्टिक सेट कर लिया, एग्जाम्पल में अगर मान लीजिए आपका कल एग्जामिनेशन है और आप सोच रहे हो कि मैं मॉर्निंग के 1 घंटे में पूरा सिलेबस कंप्लीट कर लूंगा, इज इट पॉसिबल? Is it possible to complete the 10 chapters within an hour if you never studied? कभी भी नहीं पढ़ा उसे तो possible है?
No, ma'am.
No, obviously.
No, ma'am.
So when you are basically setting the unrealistic or unreasonable goal, which is very hard or it is not possible to achieve it, so in that situation also your business plan will be failed, right? Next one is the goals are vague and not measurable. Whatever your goal is, that we cannot able to measure, that it is in the progressive situation or it is basically failed if you are not able to measure it. And sometimes the business plan is also failed because whatever goal we are basically set, we are not changing it, we are not using the dynamic scenario, dynamic situation, उस हिसाब से हम अपनी चीजों को बदल नहीं रहे हैं. तो ये भी एक रीजन हो सकता है बिजनेस प्लान के फेल होने का. ठीक है. एक और चीज हो सकता है when there is a lack of commitment of new enterprises by the enterprise by the entrepreneur and his team. Whatever you when you are starting a new enterprise, if you are not able to commit with the consumer, a proper commitment you are not able to do, in that situation also the business plan can be failed. And next one is you are basically inexperienced and going by trial and error method. See, it is true that if once you will fail in your business, so it doesn't mean that you are the failure. You can learn from your past mistakes, okay? But it doesn't mean that you are not getting the thing and you are doing the same mistake again and again you are trying to properly उसको फिर आप ठीक कर रहे हो, उसके बाद फिर से same error कर रहे हो. It means you are not getting, you are not learning from all those mistakes. ठीक है. तो अपने एक्सपीरियंस हो जो आप गलत कर रहे हो, सही कर रहे हो, फिर गलत कर रहे हो, फिर सही कर रहे हो. ठीक है. If you are in that phase, in that situation also a business plan will never work because you don't know how to implement it. You're not getting, you're not learning from past mistake and you are repeating it again and again. So sometimes because of inexperience and going by trial and error method, you are trying and you are doing mistakes, then again you are trying, again you are doing the mistake. So in that situation your business plan can be failed. The next one is there is a no proper SWOT analysis. What is the full form of SWOT? Acronym है ना SWOT. बताइए मुझे what is SWOT? SWOT का full form कौन बताएगा मुझे? SWOT का full form बताइए.
Strength, opportunity, weakness.
Yeah, exactly. It is a strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. So no proper SWOT analysis of the business by entrepreneur. What I told you, if either I am starting a business of the sanitizer, I am going to face lot of problem because there is so many competitors. ठीक है ना? तो आप लोगों को भी पता है कि हर एक बिजनेस का कुछ ना कुछ अपॉर्चुनिटी होता है और कुछ ना कुछ थ्रेट होता है, कुछ ना कुछ हर एक कंपनी का. इट्स आइदर अ सक्सेसफुल कंपनी और इट इज नॉट एज सक्सेसफुल. हर एक कंपनी इस फेज को देखती है कि उनकी स्ट्रेंथ क्या है, वीकनेसेस क्या है. जैसे कि हल्दीराम का भी एग्जांपल ले ले तो उनका स्ट्रेंथ सबसे बड़ा है कि दे आर बेसिकली सेलिंग द वेजिटेरियन फूड, सो दैट इज बेटर फॉर द पीपल हु आर वेजिटेरियन, राइट? So in short, we can say that if the company, if the business, if the entrepreneur is not able to analyze the SWOT analysis of the business, that what can be possible, how the business can be affected, what opportunity we are able to grab. If they are not able to make the chart of it, in that situation also a business plan can be failed. सही समझ में आ गया ये? SWOT एनालिसिस अगर आपने नहीं बनाया, SWOT एनालिसिस आपने नहीं किया, so in that situation also business model can be failed. Okay, next one is no customer orientation for the proposed product or service. See, if you want to sell any product, you need to know about the consumer's need. आपको consumer need खुद समझना जरूरी है. You have to understand it. Because nowadays there is a customer orientation market. Market में क्या चल रहा है? Customer oriented product. Customer की need के हिसाब से they are providing the product to the consumer. If you are not doing so, if you are making the product, either the product is very qualitative, the product is very fine, but still it is not able to solve the problem of the consumer, that product is waste for them. True? So अगर मैं बोलूँ आपको कि अगर ई रिक्शा जो है वो मार्केट में आया, ठीक है, ई रिक्शा हम लोग यूज करते हैं, अगर आपको लगता है कि अगर ये प्रॉब्लम का सॉल्यूशन नहीं होता, तो क्या लगता है आपको कि द पीपल इज गोइंग टू ऑप्ट इट? नो. तो अगर कोई प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्यूशन के थ्रू, कंज्यूमर की नीड के थ्रू अगर आप प्रोडक्ट बनाते हैं तो उसका डिमांड बढ़ेगा. लेकिन अगर प्रोडक्ट का नीड नहीं है इन द मार्केट, नो वन इज गोइंग टू परचेज इट एंड अनफॉर्चुनेटली द बिजनेस प्लान कैन बी फेल्ड. क्लियर हो गई बात? समझ में आया? Okay, the question is, do you think that the VCT is going to made by the company that is going to sell in the market? I'm asking some question. I'm asking this question that if the company is going ready to make the VCT, do you think that people are going to purchase it?
No, ma'am.
No, because
No,
that
ma'am.
product is outdated. That is already obsolete product. Already outdated हो चुका है, टेक्नोलॉजी बाहर जा चुकी है मार्केट से. तो ऐसे सिचुएशन में अगर ऐसा प्रोडक्ट आप बना भी दोगे तो कोई भी आपके प्रोडक्ट को परचेज नहीं करेगा. So always remember, whatever product you are making, just try to solve the problem and understand the need of the customer. Okay, poor handling of the finance matter. Poor handling of the finance matter, what does it mean? If you are not able to allocate your money in the proper thing. For example, we all know that we have 4 P's. हमें हमारे पास 4 P's है. Product, price, place, promotion, and the price is the only thing from which we are getting the money, and in the other 3 sector we have to invest the money. ठीक है? Just imagine in the first stage only, आपने पहले जैसी प्रोडक्ट को आप लेकर आए मार्केट में, आपने क्या किया? आपने उस प्रोडक्ट के लिए एक्सट्रीम लेवल पे आप एडवर्टीजमेंट कर रहे हो. You are not basically showing the concern towards the improve the quality of the product, but you are allocating the fund for the research, even not in the research work, but you are doing the aggressive advertisement, and the product quality is not better. It is a deteriorate. Why it is deteriorate? Because we are not improving it. We are not doing market research. So the allocation of the fund is very much required, that where we are investing our fund, on which areas and how much we are investing. If you are not able to do such kind of thing, definitely our business plan can be failed. So I guess this point is also clear to all of you. Clear है सबको?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm saying कि अगर हमने पैसा जो भी हमारे पास है, मान लीजिए हमारे पास 5 लाख रुपए है बिजनेस को स्टार्ट करने के लिए. अब उस 5 लाख रुपए को आप कैसे इन्वेस्ट करते हैं? आपने प्रोडक्ट पे इन्वेस्ट किया, आपने रिसर्च पे इन्वेस्ट किया, आपने प्रमोशन में इन्वेस्ट किया, आपने रिक्रूटमेंट में इन्वेस्ट किया. तो what kind, how you are investing the fund, how you are allocating, मतलब आप allocate कैसे कर रहे हो फंड को डिफरेंट एरियाज में. तो अगर आपने प्रॉपरली इन्वेस्ट नहीं किया पैसा, जो एरिया में आपको पैसा ज्यादा लगाना था वहां कम लगा दिया, और जहां कम लगाना था वहां ज्यादा लगा दिया, तो ऐसे सिचुएशन में फाइनल decision, when you are not able to take the financial decision in the proper way, if you are not able to understand the financial decision, अगर आप नहीं ले पा रहे हैं properly, तो ऐसे सिचुएशन में your business plan can be failed. आई बात समझ में युवराज?
सॉरी मैम, गलती से लीव हो गया था.
पहले जो आप पॉइंट पूछ रहे थे कि आपको समझ नहीं आया, दैट्स व्हाई आई एम सेइंग दैट नाउ यू आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस. अब समझ में आया जो मैंने बताया क्लास में?
मैम एक्चुअली अभी ज्वाइन किया मैं, लीव.
नाउ द नेक्स्ट वन इज अनरीजनेबल टाइम शेड्यूल. whatever time schedule you set, that is unreasonable. मतलब unreasonable का मतलब क्या है कि आपने जो भी टाइम सेट किया है वो प्रॉपरली आपने टाइम सेट नहीं किया है, बहुत टाइम रूटीन जो भी आपने बनाया है वो प्रॉपर नहीं है, ठीक है, तो टाइम शेड्यूल गलत है, तो दैट इज ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द रीजन ऑफ द फेलियर ऑफ द बिजनेस प्लान। अब देखो जैसे मैं बता रही हूँ, कोविड के टाइम पे जो आपका एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप का जो सक्सेस रेट था वो आपका 3% पे आ गया, पहले 6% से 3% पे। तो जब आप शेड्यूलिंग चीजों को कर रहे हो वो गलत टाइम पे कर रहे हो, जैसे वी आर रेडी टू सेल द विंटर वियर बट वी आर गोइंग टू सेल इट इन summer season. Do you think that is going to work? No. So whatever schedule you are making, just try to make according to the demand and requirement of the people. ठीक है, तो टाइम शेड्यूल जब आपने अनरीजनेबल कुछ भी गलत, और ये भी हो सकता है कि जो आपने टाइम शेड्यूल सेट किया है वो बहुत ही जल्दी है, जैसे विद इन 1 day यू आर फाइनेंसिंग एंड यू आर डूइंग द मार्केटिंग वर्क, इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल। तो टाइम शेड्यूल जो है अगर आपने गड़बड़ सेट कर लिया है, रॉन्ग सेट कर लिया है, तो दैट इज ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द रीजन फॉर द बिजनेस फेलियर। ओके, नेक्स्ट वन इज नो प्रॉपर कंट्रोल ऑफ द बिजनेस प्लान। अगर आपने जो भी बिजनेस प्लान बनाया है, यू आर नॉट एबल टू इम्प्लीमेंट इट इन द दैट वे, वट एवर यू प्रिस्क्राइब you are not doing the same thing, you are not able to implement it in that way whatever you planned, so in that reason also your business plan can be failed. So these are the reasons behind the failure of the business plan. Anyone have any doubt in any of the point? Raise your hand, पूछ लीजिए, किसी को भी कोई डाउट है? Anyone have any doubt? Turn on your camera. Turn on your camera. Every student, everyone. Yes. Okay. Anyone have any doubt in any of the point? समझ नहीं आया हो? क्यों बिजनेस प्लान फेल होता है? इसमें किसी को कोई डाउट है?
No, ma'am.
क्लियर हो गया ना? ओके, चलिए, let's move toward our today's success story, and that is about Unacademy. Okay, before starting the story, I just want to know how many of you already have heard about this word. इस नाम को आप लोग में से कितने लोगों ने सुना है? Okay, good. I guess majority of you already heard about this. आप लोग में से majority लोगों ने लगभग सुना होगा इस नाम को. Okay. So I am going to start this topic. अच्छा, क्या समझते हो आप अनअकैडमी से?
मैम
What they are doing?
मैम लर्निंग
ट्यूशंस प्रोवाइड करते हैं, टीचिंग्स,
ऑनलाइन ट्यूटर
Online tutor. So it is a kind of, we can say they are,
लाइव
हाँ बिल्कुल. So Unacademy, how's the journey started of this particular edtech company, education technology की जो company Unacademy, how it is started, what is the journey? Let me tell you about the basic thing about this Unacademy. The headquarter of this company Unacademy is in Bangalore, Karnataka. What is the kind of the industry? It is a educational technology industry, and who is the founder? Founder is Gaurav Munjal, Dr. Roman Saini, and Himesh Singh. ठीक है, and when it was founded in 2015. ठीक है, पेरेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन क्या है इनका जिसके अंडर में अकेडमी चल रहा है? दैट इज अ शॉर्टिंग हैट टेक्नोलॉजीज प्राइवेट लिमिटेड, and total funding is around $838.5 million in 2021. Revenue is also very good, 398 crore in the 21. So how's the journey started? Before speaking about this, I just want to tell you that earlier there were gurukuls. पहले क्या होते थे? गुरुकुल होते थे. अगर आप लोगों ने सुना होगा तो हमारे पेरेंट्स के टाइम से भी पहले का जो एजुकेशन सिस्टम था उस समय गुरुकुल होते थे. वहां से पढ़ाई और एजुकेशन सिर्फ नहीं मिलता था, वहां पर लाइफ में आपको डिसिप्लिन का क्या इंपॉर्टेंस है वो भी बताया जाता था. ठीक है, सुबह 4 उठना, क्लास करना, एक प्रॉपर ड्रेस कोड होता था. ठीक है, तो गुरुकुल से हमने मूव कर लिया खुद को क्लासरूम्स में, कॉलेजेस में, स्कूल्स में, एंड दीज आर द कन्वेंशनल वे ऑफ एजुकेशन, बट स्टिल वी आर बेसिकली टेकिंग द एजुकेशन फ्रॉम कॉलेजेस एंड स्कूल. ठीक है, तो अगर हम बात करें, वी आर इन 21st century, nowadays the education sector is totally changed. how it is changed. There is a revolution which has come in the education sector, and the traditional and the conventional way of teaching in the classroom is totally changed. We are basically moving toward the digital platform for the education. Even I am teaching you right now through Zoom. It is also the part of the technology. सही बात है या नहीं? है ना? So instead of using books, blackboards, we are basically moved toward the online tutorials and tests. Education technology है जो काफी ज्यादा change हो चुका है, and this COVID period even show the importance of the digital platform. ठीक है, जो COVID period है उसने और भी ज्यादा conventional way को modify कर दिया, change कर दिया. ठीक है. तो लर्निंग जो है, अगर हम बात करें तो लर्निंग के बीच में कई बार बहुत सारे रीजन आ जाते हैं. देयर आर सो मेनी थिंग्स, लाइक देयर इज अ मॉनेटरी, ज्योग्राफिक, देयर आर सो मेनी थिंग्स which is basically interrupting to getting the knowledge, right? So if we are talking about the introduction phase, if I'm going to introduce about the founder, who are the founders, just wait for a minute. I'm just telling you about that how this company was started. Okay, so you all are able to see this three person. So he is a Roman Sani, Gaurav Munjal and Himesh Singh. They are the founders of this. So the conventional way जो था उसको change किया education sector जो अभी का है, that is totally based on the technology, and an academy use that technology even for providing the information and knowledge to the people. The learning and teaching style is totally changed under the an academy. So an academy was founded by these three person. I just want to tell you that Gaurav Munjal, earlier he was also working with the YouTube. ये YouTube में पहले classes देते थे, engineering classes provide करते थे गौरव मुंजाल, लेकिन अपना एक educational channel ही चला रहे थे 2010 में. और earlier he was doing job even, ये job भी कर रहे थे आपके गौरव मुंजाल, लेकिन अन अकेडमी को बाद में, मतलब अपने YouTube चैनल तो के साथ इन्होंने अन अकेडमी को बाद में रजिस्टर कंपनी कर लिया 2015 में. गौरव मुंजाल जो है, he is the CEO, Chief Executive Officer of an academy and sold his first company. Earlier he was also running one company, एक कंपनी भी ये चला रहे थे और उस कंपनी का नाम क्या था? फ्लैट चैट नाम थी कंपनी की इनकी. तो कॉमन फ्लोर इन 2040 यहाँ पर, मतलब एंड इज करेंटली डेवलपिंग अन अकेडमी. अभी ये डेवलप कर रहे हैं अन अकेडमी को. सन जेवियर्स जयपुर से के स्टूडेंट रहे हैं मुंजाल, और उसके अलावा इन्होंने बीटेक कंप्लीट किया है कंप्यूटर इंजीनियरिंग में, और उसके बाद इन्होंने इंटर्नशिप किया डायरेक्टली में. और मुंजाल जो है, ही इज द फाउंडर ऑफ द अन अकेडमी, as well as he was basically running the YouTube channel earlier. Okay, so let me tell you, he is the first person who basically raised the idea of the academy. ठीक है. उसके बाद let me tell you about the Roman Sani. Let me tell you more about him because Roman Sani, he cleared the UPSC examination, ठीक है, Union Public Service Commission examination in 2013, and he is one of the youngest person for clearing the UPSC. By profession, he is also a doctor who is basically basically completed his doctorate from the AIMS. He completed his MBBS from AIMS, and after that he cleared the examination in 2013. But after the completion of the training program, he quit that post. He just gave resignation from the post of assistant collector, and he basically joined an academy, and he became the co-founder of an academy. And let me tell you, he was very much criticized for this decision as well. People start criticizing that these people are here for wasting the money of government, because after getting the training, he basically quit, right? So, but still Roman Sani, his mind is working at, means उस समय उनका जो दिमाग था, that was in the different direction. He understands that if he is working in a system, he is not able to do he is not able to contribute to the society according to his potential. So he quit and he started doing job. He started working with an academy. Okay, and he is a chief educator of an academy as well. And the third person, he is a Himesh Singh, and he is a CTO. He is a chief technology officer, and he is a co-founder of the academy. Earlier, he was also there in the CTO, means with Munjal, Himesh Singh was also working. So this is the introduction about the founders of the Unacademy. Now let me tell you that how it is working and what are the various acquisitions which Unacademy did till now. Okay. So I guess okay, chaliye. So what are who are the major competitor of Unacademy? The Byju's, the Topper. These are the basically the EdTech. Just wait for a minute. Is down. Chalo. Okay, so who are the major competitor of Unacademy? That is Byju's, Unacademy, Topper, Extra Marks. These are the 8 companies basically, and they are basically providing the same thing like the Unacademy. They have the in Byju's. This is one of the major competitor. The popularity of the online education was basically accelerated at the time of the COVID-19. COVID-19, that is a critical situation where the students are, the schools are closed, the colleges are closed. Even nowadays, even this is happening. So for resume their education, the people are moved toward the online education platform. So within the COVID period or at the time of the COVID period, the online education system was accelerated. ठीक है, so the edtech companies जो भी थी, education technology companies जो थी, वो कहीं ना कहीं वो उनका जो growth था वो increase हो गया. If we are talking about the Unacademy, it is an online learning platform and they are basically helping the students in the competitive examination. They have so many products, they have so many offers. Even you will get the offers in Unacademy if you will start subscribing it. You will get 10% discount, 20% discount. They have referral codes. ठीक है, तो बेसिकली क्या काम करवाती है, तो बेसिकली क्या लर्निंग क्या प्रोवाइड करा रही है, तो दे आर बेसिकली हेल्पिंग द स्टूडेंट्स फॉर प्रिपरेशन ऑफ द कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन सच एज सिविल्स के लिए आपको दे रही है, एजुकेशन प्रोवाइड कर रही है. एसएससी के लिए दे हैव ऑप्शन, बैंकिंग के लिए, नेट के लिए, नेशनल एलिजिबिलिटी टेस्ट के लिए. So they are basically doing work in the competitive examination and they have so many tutors from all over the country. पूरे country से इनके पास बहुत सारे tutors हैं and they are giving classes online. ठीक है? This platform is basically working for the competitive examination and there is a brief lectures and so many lectures are free of cost. मतलब जो lectures वहाँ मिल रहे हैं, कुछ के लिए तो आपको पैकेज लेने की जरूरत है, otherwise you will get the option free of cost. Education is also available. You don't need to subscribe, but you are able to see and watch the lectures or classes, but you are not allowed to take the live classes because for live classes you have to get the subscription. Okay, and the amount which is basically taken by the Unacademy, it is very low as comparison to the conventional. If we'll talk about the यूपीएससी एग्जामिनेशन के लिए जो प्रिपरेशन कराने के लिए ऑनलाइन कोचिंग क्लासेस हैं, दे आर टेकिंग amount in lakhs, but if we are talking about Unacademy, they are taking it hardly 20,000-25,000 rupees for the whole UPSC examination, and still they are even giving you the subscription for 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. Okay, so this is one of the merit of online platform like Unacademy. Okay, the EdTech platform, after becoming a unicorn in September 2020, it raised around $150 million from the Japan-based software bank Vision Fund. If we are talking about the Unacademy, I already told you that what kind of examination they are preparing for, CAT, GATE, UPSC. And one more thing I just want to tell you, they have basically comprises with multiple platform groups like Unacademy subscription, Wi-Fi study, and they have a tea with toppers, a Camille tea with toppers. So they have one episode. You can see that it is a very interesting episode. You will see that the people were discussing about the whole struggle, that how they completed, how they cleared the examination. You will see the multiple people who cleared the UPSC and they are basically discussing it with the educator of the Unacademy. So let's crack its brand. They have basically comprises with a multiple platform group. If we are talking about the business model, they have YouTube channel as well where the free education is provided, as well as you are able to use the application. You can download it and you can basically start learning free of cost. Okay. And if you are talking about the things, they have even increasing their courses. Nowadays, you are able to understand the computer programming, coding वगैरह भी कराते हैं, spoken English classes, other practical applicable classes are also provided by Unacademy. And even there is an Unacademy Plus app where you are able to customize the services. Like you can take the subscription from this Unacademy Plus app. If we are talking about the COVID-19 pandemic,
they basically started providing the 20,000 free live classes. मतलब 20,000 free live classes उन्होंने provide किया without payment. The subscription is not required for accessing these classes. So it is one of the option which is given to the students all over the India. ठीक है? And who is the founder? I already told you. And what statement is given by Gaurav Munjal? He is a co-founder and CEO of Unacademy. What he said, that we want to build the largest education platform, not just in India, but across the world. So their belief is that they are going to provide the facility to other people, other students, foreign countries, maybe they want to provide this facility. So I guess what is the recent funding of Unacademy still talking about? So GV Ravi Shankar, Managing Director of Sequoia, we can say Capital Limited LLP, what he said, that it is an immersive technology, education technology is the immersive technology, and they are able to deliver the high quality of education to millions of students and professionals. So he's talking about the facilities of the online education system. Okay, what are the acquisition if we are talking? The first acquisition, just let me increase this. So the first acquisition is Creatrix, then Wi-Fi Study, Prep Ladder, and Code Chef. So these are the acquisition of Unacademy. And what is can anyone tell me that Akash is acquired by whom? Akash Institute is acquired
by Byju's, ma'am.
Byju's,
right? Okay. So they have so many acquisition done by Unacademy. Unacademy Progress, they have more than 60 plus exam category preparation. They have 315 plus million total view. If we are talking about 2021 data, they have plus over 315 plus million total views. Okay. So if we are talking about the conclusion, backed by the major large corporation like Facebook, General Atlantic, and the Sequoia Capital, Unacademy जो है, it is funding well for itself. ठीक है? At this stage, platform hold the optimum opportunity and they are at the greater height in short. ठीक है? So they are utilizing the better resources, available resources, and they have so many teachers who are basically linked with the Unacademy and they are working for Unacademy. So this is how the journey was started, and the initiative which is taken by the Gaurav Munjals and the other co-founder, it is helping the students of the rural areas who have a lack of resources, but if they have mobile phones and they have an internet facility, they are able to take the classes which is free of cost totally. Okay? So with doing this business, they are also basically contributing to the society. And the Roman Sani, I can tell you his story, because he is a doctor. He in internship period ke time pe, he went to so many rural areas. He saw the people, he saw the condition of the people. They are very much in the miserable condition. Why? Because they have lack of resources. They have no books. They have no information about the examination. They have no knowledge that how they can crack the examination. So after clearing the UPSC, Roman Sani, he understand that we have to provide something better to those people who have lack of resources. And with this initiative, Unacademy is doing work with that as well. Very less subscription cost is there. So this is how this journey was started. So what do you think that what is the most inspirational thing in this whole story? Can anyone tell me? And how this is become more progressive nowadays? कोई बताएगा मुझे इसके बारे में? Anyone?
बढ़ रही है उस हिसाब से।
रूरल कनेक्टिविटी बढ़ रही है उस हिसाब से, और इंटरनेट पेनिट्रेशन हो रहा है, जिससे
वेरी
लोग
गुड।
इस टाइप के एजुकेशन को ले रहे हैं जो कि डिजिटली अवेलेबल है और अफोर्डेबल है।
Very good. Very good. So this is the correct reason for increasing and demand of the Unacademy or any of the educational technological platform, because it is affordable first of all, and the second thing is that for that you don't need to move from here and there, but you are easily able to access it from your home only, right? अपने घर से ही आप access कर सकते हो उसको, आपको कहीं जाने की जरूरत नहीं है, don't need to present physically to take that education, right? And the third one is that the low cost of the internet, that is also one of the reason that the people are able to afford the internet nowadays. Earlier it was not possible. If we are talking about 2010 or 12, the internet cost was very high. Hardly we are getting 1 GB in for a whole month, and just imagine nowadays we are getting 2 or 5 GB unlimited GB for one day, right? So the situation was totally different. Nowadays we are able to afford the internet, and the connectivity is now better, so the people, the students are able to take the education from the online platform. So this is the reason behind the progress of educational technology platforms like the Byju's and the Unacademy. So how's the story? कैसा था success story?
Yes, ma'am. बहुत inspiring था.
है ना? And ठीक है, चलिए. In the next class, we are going to study about the project plan, how we are going to start it, and how we just make the project plan, and we are going to understand about Meesho. Meesho कितने लोगों ने सुना है Meesho के बारे में? How many of you? I guess everyone. So we are going to talk about the Meesho success story, how it is started and how they are dealing with. And let me tell you one, I just want to give you one information. In 2021, it is under the top 10 application which is not related with game. मतलब game को हटा दिया जाए तो बाकी की जो application है उसमें top 10 में इसका download हुआ है Meesho का. ठीक है, so I just want to give you this information. So in the next class, we are going to understand about the Meesho, and we are going to understand about the project plan. So anyone have any doubt in the business plan? Anyone have any doubt in the business plan?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so see you all in the next class.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.